Good evening, folks. Welcome to another Cider Sunday. I hope you are doing well because, of course, you are my people and you know I love you. I always want you to be the big three, my friends. Happy, healthy, and safe. You know what I want from me? Like, share, remind. There was a fella on YouTube said, I noticed you didn't have any comments. So I threw a comment in there. Cheers. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Now, if the rest of you want to do that, I appreciate that too. Helps drive the algorithm. Nice guy. I don't remember what his name is, and I'm too lazy to look it up because I've got too much stuff to do. So, let's take a look at the last cider out of that box from Aldi's. This is Wicked Grove Green Apple Hard Cider. 5% is going to be the ABV. There is, of course, no IBUs. It's not a hopped cider. We'll take a look and see what the SRM is. And then we'll do some internet-y stuff while we let it warm up. Nice, clear, pale. Well, yeah, nice, clear, pale, crisp. Ooh, like a wheat yellow. Let's call it a 2. We'll give her a 2. We got a temperature. Been a long day today, man. I found a gig job. Last about 6 weeks and put some money in my pocket, which is nice. We're looking at 46 right now. So I have to get everything done today. Because grind. At 62, I was not really looking forward to going back to grind, because I'm 22. What you gotta do, So, she's pretty. That's about a 2. It's Biden time. Let's get that sniffer in there. Is she too cold? Because I'm not getting anything. Very, very faint apple. That's about it. Slip of the tongue. Tastes like apple juice. I did buy cider today, but I don't think it's a very good cider. I just mean regular. It's fall cider time. It's the Kroger one, and it wasn't refrigerated. And I'm like, whatever. Once in a while, I want to drink regular cider. It's that time of year. I love fall. Fall was always my season. Okay. Not overly dirty, fast. Tastes like apple juice. I wonder if it is because it is too cold, but it's 46. That's not really far off the mark. It should be right in the zone. So, let's see what they say about this on the interwebs. Flies are out, mosquitoes are out. We've had some really, really nice rain recently, so I'll take the rain and the consequences. Wicked Grove Green Apple Hard Cider is a crisp, tart cider produced by Wicked Grove Cidery in Middlebury, Vermont. 5% for the ABV, and it's known for a bright, fresh, moderately acidic green apple flavor with minimal sweetness. Okay, all I got at this point was apple juice. This makes it a good choice for those who prefer a less sugary hard cider. It is often compared to popular brands like Angry Orchard, though some reviewers note it leans more towards a candy-like apple taste. Well, okay, I can't really tell you because I think I tried green apple candy once and decided I didn't like it and then never did it again. That would have been a long time ago. Wake up. Shooters drive me insane. So Wicked Grove gives us nothing other than their overall is 3.49. So Wicked Grove gave it a 3.5. Not Wicked Grove, Untapped. Yeah, that's it. So, it's not like they're killing us with information anymore. We are going to lose the light on this again, and for that I do apologize. Yeah, we're sitting at 47. It's going to be a few minutes. So I'm going to pause. I'm actually going to change glasses into something a little thinner so that the heat transfers a little easier than that thick, heavy glass. And we'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to switch her over to the Teku. Normally we use the Luigi, but you know, nothing wrong with the Teku. It's completely serviceable. Good glass. I just tend to like the Luigi better. But she looks good. Let's see if that nose has actually made an appearance. We had nothing before. Really, really apple juice, like 85% and maybe 10 to 15% candy on the back end. That is the beauty of these, is they funnel the esters up into the neck, whereas that's just wide open. It doesn't funnel anything. Nice. This, of course, is the elevated craft. Just kind of like my go-to beer cup. Only because I like it. Sometimes I just want to drink beer. I don't want to have to expound upon it. Let's get a number. All right, much better. We're at 54. The majority of that is due to the glass being inside in the cabinet and being at room temperature, so when we did the transfer, it transferred. Still looks pretty though. Still really, really nice color. Slip of the tongue. Alright, so the mouthfeel has definitely shifted. Intradental soft palate. Nothing leaking out into the buccals, but we did get a little in the sublingual zone. Just candied up. They're not lying, so it has gotten sweeter. But there is enough of a tart note to balance that. Hummingbird. Medium fast. A lot of this could be due to the fact that she's finally opened up. She's in the 50s now. All in all, passable. I'm not a candy guy, so if this was overly candyish, I would let you know, but it's really not bad. Little hint of the tart there. But there is still a fairly large sweet note, so 70-30 sweet tart. Just enough of a tart to give it a kick and to temper out that candy sweetness. Not bad. Alright, let's let her warm a bit more. We're going to shoot for about 60. We're at 55 now, and I'm being converged upon by flies and mosquitoes, so we're knocking this out and getting out of here. I'm done donating blood, man. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, folks. We should be in that right zone about now. $63. That's more than we were shooting for. But it should work for the test. The universe provides and guides, and if that's where it wants us to be, that is where we shall be. Alrighty, let's take a look. Look at that weird straight line of bubbles in the bottom of that glass. We'll have none of that. Nature abhors a vacuum, and it's not really big on right angles either. Slip of the tongue. She's definitely warmed. That apple juice has dropped off. She's moving more into the acidic zone. Still kind of candy on the back end, but not horrifically so. I mean, again, hey, Mr. Dragonfly, you want to eat all these damn mosquitoes, make my life a better place, please? Not horrifically so. That cinnamon one was just absolutely horrible. It was so candyish. Now, for the life of me, I cannot tell you what green apple candy tastes like, because it has been so long since I have eaten it. But it's not going to taste like that. Would I buy this again? No. Drink this again? No. Try it on tap? Sure, love to. You know the motto here. Very few things we won't tap. And handed this to me out of the cooler. To be polite, I might take it and go back and look for something else. But if I already know you, I'm like, no, dude, what else you got? No, this is not my style, man. Good for the style. Yeah, she's okay and passable for the style. That gets you 4. Is she interesting? Not really. Well done, though. Yeah, she's not super candy. So it points up for not being super candy. I know the Untapped guys gave her a 3.5, and that was over like 12,000 reviews or something. But this is why we don't listen to other people's opinions. We listen to our own, or you listen to mine, and then judge accordingly from there. 4 1/4. 4 1/4 is fair on this. Not great, not bad. Had better, had worse. Just not really my thing. I'm not a green apple guy, I guess. I don't know. I thought green apples were Granny Smith's, and they were the ones that went in pies, but I don't know. All right, thanks for coming by. Put some eyeballs on you, my people. You know I love you. I always want you to be the big 3, my friends. I want you healthy, happy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant, gray man, houseful, hot and handy. Hot and handy comes with its own laundry list of responsibilities, and it is, of course, no King's Day today. So, depending on where you live, better safe than sorry, man. The old adage of better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6 no longer holds its water either. If you live in one of those places, well, I don't know. They won't let you be hot and handy anyway, because that would be some sort of ist or some kind of phobic thing. Idiots. All right. No politics. Just the cider. So we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for coming by. Put some eyeballs on. Be the big 3. Healthy, happy, safe. And remember, the last 3, the hot and handy part comes with its own laundry list of responsibilities that you're responsible for being responsible for. Make sure you know what the hell you're doing, and if you're going to, make sure you train. Just throwing it out there. I'll catch you on the next one. Skol.